bottle openers are a problem. So bottle openers aren't really the problem. Bottle openers are the symptom of the problem. The real problem here are multi-tools. Actually, multi-tools aren't the problem. The word multi-tool is the problem. If you look at the dictionary definition of the word multi-tool, this is what the definition is talking about. A tool that contains a lot of other tools. If you're shopping on Amazon or anywhere online and you search for a multi-tool, odds are you're going to find a whole lot of things that are advertised as being multi-tools is a multi-tool. Multi-tool. The multi-tool, 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 multi-tool. Everything's a multi-tool. The word multi-tool is just sort of a label slapped on everything. Now, if you look at things that are called multi-tools or sold as multi-tools, there's one common thread running through most of them. That is bottle openers. Because bottle openers are really easy to add to almost anything. You just cut a little notch in it and it's now a bottle opener. So why is that a problem? Well, one reason is that a lot of these little pocket tool, keychain tool type tool bottle openers don't really work very well for opening bottles. Definitely not as good as an actual dedicated bottle opener. Although this one really doesn't work that well either. The other reason is not that many people use these little multi-tool, keychain tool bottle openers. I asked the resident scientist here to do some science to find out how much people used this type of keychain bottle opener or wallet bottle openers. I did 2 polls, one on Instagram and one on YouTube. And the results were about the same. It was probably the same 5 people in both polls, come to think of it. The majority of people who voted in both of those polls voted that they either never or occasionally used one of these type of bottle openers. So why does any of this matter? It really doesn't. The whole point of this was to introduce you to a line of thinking that led me to creating the very first Factor 85 Labs product. So amid all of my ranting to my wife about the uselessness of bottle openers and the marketing of companies, marketing things as multi-tools when really it's not a multi-tool, it's just a piece of metal with a bottle opener shape cut in the side, I got this idea, why don't I make my own multi-tool? Multi-tools seem to be super easy to make after all. You just cut a notch in something and add another function, and basically anything can become a multi-tool. I set out to make my very own functional multi-tool, and that is what I want to show you today. It's not this. I want to introduce you to the Factor 85 Labs Multi-Spike. Now this is a multi-tool with nearly endless potential. Let me go through and show you some of the features of this incredible tool that I have invented and handcrafted here in my garage. It features this long tapering spike shape, which makes it perfect for a number of applications. This EDC item is perfect for self-defense uses. Simply grip the spike firmly in your palm, and you have a tool to apply pressure. If you grip the lower end of the spike, the upper end can be used as a club. The spike features a notch here on this side, so it can be slipped into a pocket and will be held securely in your pocket, but easily accessible when you need to get to it. But of course, that's not all. The spike shape can be driven into the ground to be used as a tent stake. The notch is a perfect place to secure a rope. Now the top of the multi-spike has a small hole drilled into it, and there's another hole drilled in the side so you can access that. Now that allows you to thread a string into the top of the multi-spike so that it can be suspended like a pendulum and can be used as a pendulum, or more importantly, can be used as a plumb bob. It will help you get that pinpoint accuracy that you need for your next framing job. The sides of the multi-spike feature rulers marked here in imperial measurements, in inch and half-inch increments, and on the other side in centimeters, so that you can measure anything that you come across as long as it is less than 4 inches or 10 centimeters long. On the narrow end of the spike are directional markings, north, south, east, and west. If you place the spike on a flat surface in the sunlight, then you can use the spike and the sun and the spike's shadow to determine your 4 cardinal directions. These markings on the spike then allow you to orient the spike to match your north, south, east, and west, so that at night, when you can't see the shadow, you'll still be able to tell which direction is which, as long as you don't move the spike. You can also use the spike as a sundial, if you know how to make a sundial. The graceful tapers and squared edges make the multi-spike perfect for holding open a door or keeping a door closed if you don't want someone to get in. And of course, the multi-spike notch features this small screw here. So yes, your multi-spike will in fact open bottles. Now, of course, those are only some of the incredible things that the Factor 85 Labs multi-spike can do. The applications and uses truly are limitless. If you were watching this and you were thinking, that truly does look like an incredible multi-tool, I sure wish I could get my hands on one. Well, today's your lucky day. This here is the very first production Factor 85 Labs multi-spike. It has all of the features of the prototype, but without a lot of the issues of the prototype. There will be a link down in the video description where you can purchase this one-of-a-kind multi-tool. I love multi-tools. I get way more tools than I truly need. And every once in a while, I fall for those tools that look cool. They advertise all these functions, and then you get it and you try it, and it truly doesn't really work. But hey, it's got a bottle opener. I want to know your opinions. What do you think of multi-tools, of the term multi-tool, of the things that are sometimes called multi-tools? Give me your opinions on bottle openers. Do you need a bottle opener? Are bottle openers truly useless? Let me know what you think of the multi-spike, because I think as far as useless multi-tools go, it's pretty cool. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you next time. These were all twist-offs, and I didn't actually need a bottle opener for any of these.